Alright, so I went to the warehouse today and I forgot to get the OSFO. So I had to go to Lowe's, and I guess a lot more guys probably go to Lowe's and to a paint store to buy metal prep. So I thought I'd show you this brand. It's I've never used it before, but I read the label and I like what I saw. And you can see I've put some in the trunk, and it instantly removed the white chalkiness and the rust right away. So this is sort of what you want a metal conditioner to do. You can see some of the rusted areas are turning black. And when we used to do model A's when I was a kid, my dad would spray the OSFO on and he would actually paint over the black. And I would always like to sand it off and then reprime it. We'd put, back then we used epoxy primer. The old slow type that you'd mix up and let sit for 30 minutes, an hour, and then spray on. But we always prepped it with some OSFO first, and it would leave like a black hard surface on there, and a lot of guys will paint right over that. I like to prep it after I put this on and then prime it with some automotive primers. This does have a little bit of a stench to it, so if I fall on the ground when I'm making this video, you'll know what happened. But it says right on here, it says this shit's dangerous and it'll burn your skin and burn your eyes out of your head. You want to look for that. There was 3 other metal conditioners on the shelf there, and they were all water-based when I looked at the ingredients. If they say safe or they have a green leaf on them, you probably just want to pass by that and look for something with skull and bones on it and a warning label. This stuff's pretty good. Prep and prime. So anyway, that's what I put in there, and it seemed to eliminate the rust. Some of this coloring you see up here is the red oxide, which brings us to the next little thing I'm going to show you. So almost every car that I crawl under, old cars, my Mustang was very much like this. And this car seems to be the same way. Cars from the 70s and 60s, a lot of them are red on the bottoms, red oxide color, like a primer color. And I got checking around, and I was talking to some guys, and they told me what to look for, and just so happens that I have some of this stuff. I have a whole PPG mixing system of Duracryl. That's the original lacquer-based system. So this is all lacquer. I have every toner, probably 4 of each. The gallons, scarlet red, all the good stuff. This is a black. I'm going to use some of this, and I'm going to use that in the trunk area and splatter paint it with some white paint, tint it gray, and do the trunk like it was from the factory. This is the red oxide that you see underneath the cars on the early model cars. This is the exact same stuff here. This is lacquer base. It's probably exactly what's on the floor of this car. So let me stir this up. We'll take a look at it. And this probably matches the bottom of the car pretty much perfect from what the guy told me. So I'll probably use some of this on the floor areas, and red oxide, and go with the undercoating on top of this, just so it has a little factory look under there for, you know, joke purposes, in case I ever go to Pebble Beach or anything like that, you know. So I did find some of that on the shelf in there. I did find some black. I got to the warehouse today. I didn't take the camera because I was uploading that video and it was taking forever. So that's that metal prep. Metal prep. I just wanted to show that to you. And definitely much better results than what we got from the metal ready to rust is what that was doing. So anyway, this is much better. This is what I was looking for. And tomorrow we'll get some primer in here, order a bed liner kit or something, and I think I might have one. Raptor liner, the dinosaur shit, the U-Paul stuff. We might spray that down on the floor in here. And then I got to scrape up fuel cell. I got the aluminum plate that goes in there first, and then the fuel cell, and then a couple batteries. Had to dig a couple batteries up and start giving this baby some juice and trying to figure out the wiring and stuff. That's the next nightmare. This is the wiring harness. I don't know if anybody, I'm sure it's online, is what I was going to try to find it online somewhere. But this is what I got. I'm going to figure out this part. So it's sort of a mess. Some of these plug-ins. I don't know, Hans looked like he pulled it through the car for me there and tied it in a knot, so at least it's all in one place. This is what I got to work with. But yeah, I didn't get much done inside the car today. Like I said, I ran errands and got Christmas lights out of the shed today. Found a 4-bolt main small block out there. Roller motor even. Vortex engine. And got to figure out how to get that over into the shop, put that in a stand and pull it apart, take a look at it, see what we got there. That'd be a cool little project. But that's about it. So anyway, thanks for commenting on the video this morning. Good to see some of you guys. And yeah, hopefully later to this week we'll get some progress on this. Let me take you out to Santa, shake you up at the end of the video here. Anyway, I got a few more things to get for the engine. And I think I'm going to go with this intake manifold. I got to make a bracket for this nitrous solenoid. And I got to figure out what to do with this fuel line here. I think it's going to have to go up like that. So when I built this, I incorporated it all in one location. Purge valve, nitrous, and the fuel solenoid. It's a little 75 shot on here, a little small, you know, a little small hit, and it'll go up to 250, but we'll never use that on this because it's a cast piston motor. So 75 horse, can't get greedy with those 10 cans in there. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this off. I just wanted to show you the metal prep, and y'all have a good one.